So this example will help you see what is an individual, a variable, a population, and a sample. As a reminder, individuals, variables, populations, and samples are not what definitions you think they are that you see in your daily life. These are very specific in statistics. An individual is who you measure. It could be a person, it could be an object. Um, the variable is what you measure from them. It could be something like an opinion, or it could be something like something you actually measure, like height or such. Populations and samples are actually sets of the variables from the individuals. Most people get these confused. They think a population is the set of individuals, and they think a sample is a set of individuals, but it's not. In statistics, it actually is the set of measurements from the individuals. So we're going to go ahead and do this example. This is example 1.1.4 in the lecture notes. The other thing I want to point about this example is that there seems to actually be two sets of individuals, variables, populations, and samples. If you notice, it talks about looking at a new product and an old product and getting people from the new and the old, looking at the new and old product. So we're going to start off with individual one. So as I read through this, I see that they're talking about the new product and they're talking about customers. So individual one could be customers or customer who uses new product. I usually consider individuals as being singular, and then when you put them together in the populations where you get the plural. Individual two, if you look at that, you will see that it talks about the old product and again customers. So this would be a customer who uses old product. Now the next thing we want to figure out is what did we actually measure off of these people? So looking around, we notice that they're talking about them rating it on a scale. And when you rate things on a scale, that means you're giving your opinion. So variable one would be the opinion of the new product. And variable two would be the opinion of the old product. Now we can come to the populations and the samples. Now the population is the set of variable from all of the individuals. So population one in this case would be the set of opinions of all customers about the new product. Therefore, population 2 would be almost the exact same, except it's a set of opinions of all customers about the old product. All right, now we need to come to the samples. They look exactly like the populations, except instead of being about all, it's about how many they actually measured. We noticed for the new one, there were 75. So this would be the set of opinions of 75 customers about new product. And sample 2 would be the set of opinions of, in this case, looking up here, we noticed that that group had 100. So 100 customers about the old. The last thing we might want to look at is the parameters and statistics that you might be looking at. Since you're looking at opinions, most likely you would be looking at proportion, the proportion of people who felt the product with a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's usually what you would do, and you'd have a proportion for the population and a proportion for each sample. And that's it for coming up with populations and samples.